When Marcus Rodriguez opened his auto repair shop in Denver 3 years ago, he thought Google My Business was enough. He had 5-star reviews. He posted regularly. He even paid for Google Ads. But when ChatGPT launched, something broke. His phone stopped ringing. By early 2025, Marcus was desperate. He was spending $1,200 a month on ads and getting maybe 3 calls a week. His competitor across the street, who had worse reviews and older equipment, was booked solid 2 weeks out. Marcus couldn't figure out what changed. Then he asked ChatGPT a simple question. Best auto shop near Denver for European cars. His shop wasn't mentioned. Not in the top 5. Not anywhere. He tried Perplexity. Same result. Google AI overviews? His competitor showed up. He didn't. That's when Marcus realized the entire game had changed overnight. Google wasn't the only search engine anymore. AI platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google's AI overviews were recommending businesses before users even clicked a link, and his shop was completely invisible to all of them. Marcus spent the next 2 weeks researching. He learned that AI search works fundamentally different from traditional SEO. Google ranks websites based on keywords and backlinks, but AI platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity rank businesses based on structured data, trust signals, and real-time sentiment. Here's what matters in AI search. Verified business profiles across multiple platforms. Consistent NAP data. That's name, address, phone number, active schema markup, real-time review response patterns, and trust signals from authoritative sources. Traditional SEO tactics like keyword stuffing and backlink farms don't just fail in AI search. They actually hurt you. Marcus found 3 critical gaps in his online presence. First, his Google business profile was missing half the recommended schema fields. Things like service categories, payment methods, accessibility features. Second, his business information was inconsistent across platforms. His phone number on Yelp was different from Facebook. His address on Apple Maps had the wrong suite number. Third, he wasn't responding to reviews fast enough. AI platforms interpret slow response times as low engagement. But the biggest problem? His website had 0 machine-readable data, no schema markup, no structured FAQ content, no service pages optimized for natural language queries. When AI platforms tried to understand what his business actually did, they found nothing but generic homepage copy. Marcus signed up for Ninja AI on March 12, 2025. The setup took exactly 2 minutes. He entered his business name, verified his Google business profile, and hit start. Ninja's AI engine immediately got to work. Day 1, Ninja deployed schema markup across Marcus's website, structured data for local business, auto repair, service listings, FAQ content, and review aggregation. Day 2, Ninja synchronized his NAP data across 83 platforms: Google, Apple Maps, Yelp, Facebook, Bing, Waze, and 77 niche directories Marcus had never heard of. Day 3, AI-powered review response kicked in. Every new review got a personalized, context-aware response within 30 minutes. By day 7, Marcus started seeing results. ChatGPT began mentioning his shop in responses to Denver auto repair queries. Not every time, but enough to notice. Perplexity started citing his business in comparison lists. Google AI overviews included him in local pack summaries. Day 14, Marcus ran the test again. Best auto shop near Denver for European cars. ChatGPT listed his shop first. Perplexity ranked him number 2. Google AI overviews put him in the top 3 local recommendations. His competitor across the street? Nowhere. The best part? Marcus didn't touch a single setting after the initial 2-minute setup. Ninja's AI handled everything automatically. Schema updates, review monitoring, citation management, sentiment optimization. It just ran in the background, making him visible to every AI platform that mattered. 30 days after deploying Ninja, Marcus's business transformed. Phone call volume increased by 240%. Most were high-intent customers who had already been pre-sold by ChatGPT or Perplexity. His Google Ads budget dropped from $1,200 a month to $300. He didn't need ads anymore. AI search was sending qualified traffic for free. But the real surprise came from customer quality. The leads from AI search were different. They weren't price shopping. They weren't calling 5 shops to compare quotes. They showed up already convinced Marcus was the right choice, because ChatGPT or Perplexity had vouched for him. His close rate went from 30% to 78%. Revenue increased 42% in the first quarter. Not from working more hours. Not from raising prices. Just from being visible in the right places. Marcus hired 2 new mechanics to handle demand. He's now booked out 3 weeks, while his competitor across the street is running Groupon deals to fill slow days. The craziest part? Marcus still barely understands how it works. He logs into Ninja once a week to check the dashboard. It shows him which AI platforms mentioned his business, what queries triggered his appearance, and which competitors are gaining or losing ground. But he doesn't have to do anything. The system just keeps optimizing in the background. Marcus's story isn't unique. We're seeing this pattern across every local business category. Dentists, plumbers, lawyers, real estate agents, restaurants. The businesses winning in 2025 aren't the ones with the biggest Google Ads budgets. They're the ones that figured out AI search first. Here's what most business owners don't realize. AI search visibility isn't about gaming the system. It's about making your business actually understandable to machines. That means structured data, consistent information, active reputation management, and trust signals from authoritative sources. The businesses that get this right don't just show up in AI search results. They get recommended. There's a huge difference. If you're still relying on Google Ads and traditional SEO, you're fighting yesterday's battle. The majority of high-intent searches in 2025 are happening inside ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI Overviews, and Claude. These platforms don't show 10 blue links. They recommend 1 or 2 businesses. If you're not in that recommendation, you don't exist. The good news? Most of your competitors haven't figured this out yet. You still have a window to dominate your local market before every business catches on. But that window is closing fast. Ninja makes this simple. 2-minute setup, 0 ongoing work. The AI handles schema deployment, citation management, review response, and sentiment optimization automatically. You get real-time visibility into which AI platforms are mentioning your business and which competitors are threatening your position. Marcus went from invisible to number 1 in 14 days. He didn't hire an agency. He didn't spend thousands on SEO. He just let the AI do the work. You can do the same. Try Ninja free for 14 days. See which AI platforms already know about your business and which ones don't. You might be surprised at what you find. Visit Ninja AI to start your free scan.